Hello, it's Mark here for GAK, and what I thought I'd do today is give you 3 tips on how to improve your looping. Now, these aren't necessarily the right way to do it. I don't think there is a wrong or a right way, but these are things that I use and things that I think you will find useful when looping. Just before we get into it, there are tons of loopers on the market, whether it's, Boss have the RC1, the RC3, the RC10, which is a new one, the RC300, which I'm using today, which has 3 channels. You've got the MXR clone looper, which you can reverse stuff and change the speeds. You've got the Headrush looper board, where you can import drum samples, and that thing's an absolute beast. You've got the Ditto, which is a great little one. I mean, there are tons out there, so if you are looking to buy one, work out your price range, work out your budget, and then go crazy. So after I've given you the 3 tips, I'm gonna have a jam, and you can see all of those 3 tips in action. So number 1, always start with a rhythm track. You'll see Ed Sheeran doing this, whether he's muting and strumming or whether he's tapping on the bridge of his guitar. He'll always start with a rhythm track, and what that just helps you to stay in time, basically. You don't want to be starting with like a noodly guitar line. There's a good chance that you'll go out of time, and just starting with that rhythm track really helps you to like create a beat, create a vibe, and keep yourself in time. So secondly, I'm going to add 2 things together: harmonize, and really think about your chords. So firstly, harmonies. Again, Ed Sheeran. He seems to be the looper guy that's coming to my mind. He'll build these really big, like, atmospheric layers, and that really just adds depth and can help create kind of more than just you sat there on your own. And obviously you can do this with vocals, or you can do this with guitar or piano. You can build stuff up with whatever instrument you're using. Secondly, think about your chords. You really just have a think about the structure of chords and how they work together. The thing I'm gonna jam in a minute, the guitar part starts and it's jamming in A minor, harmonizing, and then when the piano comes in, it comes in on an F major 7th, and the piano never actually touches an A minor chord, and that just helps again create layers. Much like an orchestra, you've got different parts doing different things and playing different chords and melodies. The more you can do that, the better it's going to sound. I'm not big on theory. I know that in an F major 7th chord, you've got an A minor as well with an F bass note. I think that's right. So again, just think about your chords. Really get into that and see what you can create. Thirdly, just experiment. The more you do it, like anything in the world, the better you're going to get. The more affordable loopers really aren't that expensive at all. And all you can just plug in a guitar, plug in a piano, just plug in your voice, and just loop stuff and see what happens and see what comes out. And I guarantee you will create amazing stuff. When you start getting delay pedals involved, more instruments, the more things you can play. If you can sing, there are some incredible stuff out there. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a quick jam. It's not gonna be the most wonderful thing in the world, but it will show you all of those examples. So number 1, rhythm. Always start with a rhythm. Number 2, really think about your chords and harmonize. And 3, just experiment. I mean, I sat down earlier and I just jammed out for like 20 minutes and this came out. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell if you haven't already, and I'll be back with more videos very soon.